Meow, 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 meow. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Hello. Meow, 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 meow. Hello, dear YouTube. Hello, dear Twitch. Hello, dear Twitter. Hello, everybody. It's me, Hannah. Gosh, is the music loud on my ear? Oh, better. I hope you hear the music, okay? I hope your day was okay. It's getting cooler right now, and everybody's telling about the next heat wave is coming, and I'm like, please no. So yeah, we are here in Echotest with a cozy visual novel called Spirit Talk. I got the key from the developer on Keymailer. Yeah, kitty. So I got it for free. This game was released on June 8th this year. And let's see what this is all about. I hope you are all with me. So let's go in. Ooh, I like this. Hey, what do you think you are doing? Looks like Skipper. Oh, it's fallen asleep. Well, when it wakes up, we have a serious talk. It's been a while since the last time I was at Mom's shop. If I hadn't lost my head, I probably wouldn't have come back here for a long time. Never if it were up to that. Here it is. Much better. I guess I left it here when I came with Dad to pick up some things when Mom... Whoa, the kitty is sound asleep. What's this parcel? I don't remember this being here. Was Dad storing something in this shop? Oh, there is a letter. Is it for me? This is Mom's handwriting. Hi, honey. I guess Dad will have given you this letter after I'm gone. I don't know how long it's been since my departure. You know that. Please understand him. Everyone copes with things at their own pace. We didn't have much time to teach you everything I wanted to, but I hope you inherited the gift. In the box you find your great-great-grandmother's crystal ball. Give it a try. Love, Mom. It seems that Dad wasn't ready yet. Mom always kept her great-great-grandmother's ball on her desk. It was your most precious treasure. And now? I remember Mom sitting here in front of the ball. I don't know what she wants me to do with it. What should I do? I suppose... Ooh, nice animated. Hello, honey. Mom! I knew you had the gift. I was sure of it. I thought I would never be able to do it. Honey, both your grandmothers and I have spent a long time practicing. We weren't able to do it as quickly as you did. And even less on the first try. I thought that you have managed to do what no witch in the family has ever archived. So, will I be able to follow in your footsteps? Not only that, you might be the most promising of us all. But we can't waste time. What? When a witch reaches your age, she starts practicing with the gift, and you'll have to start performing my duties at the shop immediately. Do you mean I have to take over for you right now? Of course not, Julia, not right now. Thank goodness I thought that tomorrow. Of course. Not right now. Tomorrow. What do you mean tomorrow? First thing in the morning. But I'm not ready. You aren't the first person I've summoned. The learning process for which takes years, even decades. I don't know how long I'll be able to teach you, so we have to skip all the basics. We need you ready to go from the very first minute. So you won't always be here when I summon you? Spirit Town is a city unlike any other. Outside the city, seeing a spirit like mine is a myth, a fantasy. Here, for some reason, spirits linger for a while after passing away. It would be a week, a month, or just a few days. The time we'll have to teach you everything is unknown. Even for me. Then we have to hurry up. I knew you would get it. I start from the beginning. Our mission as witches of Spirit Town is quite simple. We make contact with people loved ones so they can help them with matters only they can solve. It seems pretty straightforward. But how do I summon then? Exactly as you have just done. You simply need to focus on helping that person with all your might. When you summoned me, you just thought that you wanted to see me with all your heart. It doesn't seem so simple then. I'm sure you will be okay. Actually, we have already practiced this. How? When you were younger, we practiced one of the exercises Granny made me do when I first started training, but we turned it into a game. But I don't remember. Don't you remember when we used to play with your favorite doll? It's quite foggy. Well, let's take advantage of that. Of what? That I don't remember? Exactly. Besides summoning the spirit of family members and friends of those in need, you will also have to learn how to cast spells to help with their problems. Remember, the most of the time you were in the back room preparing all kinds of things. In addition to summoning spirits, we have many other abilities. Let's create a spell to help you remember the game we used to play when you were little. Okay. Oh shit. This is the cauldron we will cast our spells. Is it normal for it to steaming? My grandmother told me that your great-great-grandmother had cast a spell so that it would always be ready. But she never told me how she did it. So the whole time the store was closed, the cauldron was steaming? Yes. Okay. Let's get started. We don't have many ingredients right now, but we can manage with what we have. Let's cast the spell of Forgotten Knowledge. Will that help me remember? That's right. Sometimes they will need a little extra help. That's what your spells are for. Go to the spell book on the table and find what you need to create the spell Forgotten Knowledge. Forgotten Flavor, Forgotten Knowledge. Not Atelier, it's a visual novel, Wolfie. It's Spirit Talk, a cozy visual novel. Dum dum da 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 dum. And this? What is it? What do you mean? This is not a recipe. Of course it is. Forgotten knowledge. You feel intellectual crow when Chloe reveals facts hidden beneath a layer of ancestral harmony. To protect our knowledge, all spells are explained in an unconventional way. So the words growth, glow, and harmony refer to the ingredients? Exactly. Now you just have to look for those references in the ingredients and you get it in no time. Remember that you have explanations of all ingredients in the spellbook. As you can see here, in here you can learn everything about each kind of ingredient. Not only that, the recipe also indicates the correct order in which you have to add the ingredients. Grove, Glow, Harmony. Okay. If you make a mistake before clicking the cook button, you can click on reset to remove all the ingredients you added. Till you break your losing streak. Atelier if it was a visual novel. Aye. Scuba! Hey, Whitey! Hello, Opie! Who gives the headpad? Opie gives the headpad. Thank you for the headpad, Opie. Thank you, you cutie. You cutie mutie. Yeah. Now let's get to work. Till you break your losing streak. Aw, thank you again for the headpad, OP. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Mama. Hi, Whitey. How is your work doing? Your art? When I began to fall and I lost the path ahead, that's when your friendship found me and it lifted me instead. Thank you for the sub, Muffin. Hello. Okay, let's see. Twilight Water, Glow, Cosmo, and Emerald. So Twilight Water, Emerald, and Cosmo. Aww. Muffin, thank you for the headpad. Gonna start tomorrow. I'm having runny nose. Oh no. Okay, wait. Give me a second. Twilight, Emerald, and Cosmo. Okay. I need Twilight Water, Emerald, and Cosmo. The mixture failed. Remaining 2 attempts. Okay, wait. What did I do wrong? Oh, baby, baby, oops, I did it again. Yeah, you did it again. Grove, Glow, Harmony. Okay, Oh, Grove, Glow, Harmony. Okay, okay, my mistake. Grove, Glow, Harmony, Cook. You have created Forgotten Knowledge, new recipe discovered, added into the book. It's just what you need. No. No. Wait. Congratulations! You have successfully cast your first spell. Anyway, don't worry if you can't always cast them yet. You're just starting and we can't expect you to do what it took me years to learn. It doesn't seem too complicated, but no! Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Bum bum. Thank you, by the way, for the 100 bits. Hey, Skippy. Who is a good kitty, Skippy? Huh? Who is a good kitty? I hope you aren't all envy about Skipper, who always gets like special smooch privilege. Right, Skipper? Oh, you didn't mean me. I can call you sweetie too, OP. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie OP, how are ya? Oh, I have a cat in my arm. I would say look how cute the cat is, but you can't see him. Oh, I have a cat in my arm. My nose is tickling. Ah, okay, let's go on. It doesn't seem too complicated, but I have to practice a lot to master it. That's what I wanted to hear. Now, what do we do? If you succeed in creating your spell, you won't have to do anything else. It's already completed? When you cast a spell successfully, it takes effect immediately on the person you cast it on. But I don't remember anything. Give it a try. Well, I remember... I've... Yes, I think I remember. We played in Grandma's garden with Goldilocks, my doll. You loved Goldilocks so much. Yes, I miss her. And do you remember what we used to play? You acted like Goldilocks was telling me about her daily life, and I had to try to help her in every way possible. Exactly. I used to do that with Granny all the time. What does it have to do with learning how to summon a spirit? It's very simple. You can only summon a spirit if you manage to form an emotional bond with it. That's why it was so easy with you. But this is not the norm, so you need to focus on each person who comes into the store. My nose is dying. No! We need someone to catch Whitey's nose! Wait. I have your nose! No. Or we give you a new one. Or we give Whitey a new one. A heart-shaped nose is nice. Right, Skipper? A heart-shaped nose. Send me 100 tissues. I can send you 100 issues. But tissues? Heart shape? Take the heart-shaped nose. Take the heart-shaped nose. Skipper, I have your fur in my eye. I guess, again. Oh, my eye is dry again. Anyo. Listen to them carefully, understand them, and thus be able to form an emotional bond with the spirit you are going to summon. It seems quite difficult. That's why we can't waste time. We need you to start immediately so that I can help you in a way I can. Anyway, I don't think anyone will show up tomorrow. Even I didn't know this was going to happen. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. How? You will find out tomorrow. By the way, Mom, what about that cat? Do you have a cat? No, when I entered the store, a cat snuck in. Up until now, it was sleeping on the couch. Well, it's clear that it's not here anymore. Anyway, I have the feeling this won't be the last time I see it around here. It liked that armchair a bit too much. I see you already have a co-worker. It seems so. Go home, dear. Tomorrow will be your first official day as a witch in Spirit Town. So you need to be well rested. October 24th. If someone had told me I would see my mother again today, I wouldn't have believed a word of it. Much less than tomorrow would be my first day as a witch in Spirit Town. When I told Dad everything that had happened, he didn't know what to say. He should know better than anyone else that it's the only way for me to be close to Mom. Why doesn't he get it? October 25th, the first day. At the end of the street is Mom's store. I suppose it's too late to run away, isn't it? Press it to move along the walk. Okay. Ooh. I should go to the store. It's not time to go home yet. Hey Julia, you already heard the news. Congratulations, Julia. Why? Let's just say the news travels fast around your mom's store. I don't know how, but I'm starting to figure it out. Since Cynthia left us, the city hasn't been the same without her help. I'm glad you finally decided to continue your mother's work with your shop. Sorry. Your store. It means a lot coming from you. I won't take you up any more of your time. I suppose you need ingredients for your spells. Cynthia always asked me for herbs to make them. Do you know which ones she used to order? Of course! I've already sent you to the store for some things you are going to need for sure. Thank you! You look radiant today, Julia. Do you know that too? I didn't mean to pry, but I guess I'm just eager to tell you. Welcome, colleague. Spirit Town is not the best place to keep secrets. Don't be upset. Yesterday afternoon, Lulu started spreading the word that Cynthia's daughter would be opening the store today. It was clear if anyone would know before anyone else, it would be Lulu. You know her? She finds out everything. That's absolutely true. I had a feeling I'd see you here. I had a feeling I would see you at your mother's store, Julia. And that feeling? Is there any explanation for it? Maybe. Premonition can come in some different ways. I don't have the powers that your mothers or you have, but I can sometimes hear the spirits. As long as they have something important to tell me. Did my mom tell you? Yes. It wasn't many words, but she made it clear that I had to tell the whole town that you were starting to work at the store today. She seemed to be in a bit of a hurry. It's a long story. I'm glad you're continuing Cynthia's work. Spirit Town has been without spiritual guidance for too long. It seems so. My mother's influence seemed to run deep. An indelible mark. The wind brings whispers of change. I like how they sound. Ooh, ice cream. Okay, I need to enter the store. Cynthia's enchanted corner. I never thought I would follow my mother's footsteps, but here I am. Is there a letter in the mailbox? Letter from the post office. Dear Julia, we are pleased to inform you that we have now registered your postal address in the local business database. From now on, your neighbors will know that your business has reopened and will be able to contact you by mail. Warm regards from Spirit Town Post Office. I'm starting to think I was the last one to find out about all this. I guess I have to check the mailbox every day to see if there are any new orders. Today is the day. Am I nervous? Of course not. I'm alone. Who am I trying to fool? I'd better call Mom. Ready? I think so. Don't worry, I'll always be with you. If you need any help, pay attention. I'll whisper in your ear what you need to do. Won't I have to summon you with the ball? Your great-great-grandmother's crystal ball isn't magic, Julia. What did you say? To summon someone, it is easier to focus on something specific. The less spiritual connection you have with that person, the more focus you will need. In your case, it was helpful the first time, but now, actually, if you just want me to be by your side, I'll be there. I'm your mother. You can always count on me. But why do all witches in movies have crystal balls? Well, one of your great-great-grandmother's clients worked in the film industry and liked it so much that he thought it was normal. Have you opened the box with the ingredients yet? Which box, Mom? The one at the entrance. Oh, I hadn't noticed. Wait. Door. Box. Reinkommen, drüber fallen, rein.
Then I began to fall,
And I lost the path ahead. That's when your friendship found me, and it lifted me instead.
Till you break your lose.
Yes, yeah. Everybody, take a glass, take a flask, take a bottle. We are drinking. Thank you, Ciel, for the sub, and thank you for the drink. So, Prost, ihr Säcke. Cheers! I hope your shift is working fine, Ciel. Enjoy your lurkey. You know, we will not stream too long today. Because it's the late days. I think if the temperatures are rising again, I will always stream at like 8 p.m. just for temperature reason. Otherwise, it will be 6 p.m. my time. So yeah, this week is a little bit of an exception because Mom. I need to watch the apartment of my mom, you know. Is apartment the right? Yeah, I think apartment is the right word for it. Oh, I hadn't noticed. But what I wanted to say, she comes in, falls over the package and goes to the table, but she hadn't noticed. Everything I ordered is here. Great. We can replace all the ingredients with fresh ones. What do you mean? I left some instructions for Lulu in case this happened. I figured. Julia, I think a customer is arriving. I can see them through the window. See you later. Mom, don't leave me alone.
Hello, good morning. My name is Edmund.
Good morning.
Is the store open? I read in the newspaper that it was opening day, but it's all been very sudden.
I suppose that's Lulu's doing too. Yes, it was sudden for everyone, but we are back in business. I'll make some tea and you can tell me what you need. How can I help you, Edmund?
For several months now, my wife's favorite flowers has been withering, and I don't know what to do.
I don't know how...
I went to the florist, to the plant nursery nearby, and no one could help me. But I'm really sad that I don't know what's wrong with it, but I think...
What?
My wife, Mary, she would know the answer for sure.
Have you asked her?
That's why I'm here. I was hoping to talk to her now that the store is open and running again.
I understand. Mary was the gardener of the house.
Not exactly. Mary just bought the flowers. The plants, the flowers, the plants. I was the one who took care of the plants, but this flower, it was Mary's greatest treasure. I was in charge of watering it, but she took care of everything else. Would it be possible to see her one more time to ask for her help? I can try. Give me a moment. Are you ready, Julia? Mom, don't make me nervous. I'm concentrating. Mary! But Edmund, what did you do to my poor flower? That's why I came to see you. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, honey. Excuse my manners, dear. My name is Mary. Don't worry, you hadn't seen each other in a while. My name is Julia. Nice to meet you, sweetie. But I just couldn't believe what my eyes were seeing. My beautiful flower withered. Edmund came in very worried. He didn't know what else to do to make the flower as beautiful as it used to be. But you were the one who always watered it, honey. I know, but you take care of all the rest of its need. I remember giving it something when it seemed weaker, but I can't quite remember what it was. The next day the flower bloomed as radiant as ever. That's it! That could be the key. Do you have any idea what it could be? Unfortunately, I don't think so. Since the day I passed away, my memories are quite foggy. Yesterday I learned a spell for this. Wait a moment. Well, the time has come. Thank goodness we practiced the spell yesterday. Also revise the spell book to make sure you have the correct one. Now that you have prepared the forgotten knowledge spell once, the exact receipt will appear in the spell book. Great! Remember that you have 3 attempts, so if you don't get it right at the first, you will have 2 more chances. I won't interrupt you anymore. It's important for you to keep on learning. Learn from both successes and mistakes, as this is the only way you can become the great witch you are destined to be. Thank you, Mom. I've just prepared the spell. Do you remember anything now, Mary? Ich muss morgen früh ins Krankenhaus zum Cardio-CD. Ich bin weg für heute. Okay, ich drück dir alle Daumen, dass alles gut aussieht, Opi. Hab dich lieb und schönen Abend dir noch und schlaf gut und bitte bleib gesund und trink anständig. Bis dann, Opi. I don't think so, dear. It's okay. I'm sure I can. Wait, Edmund. Yes, I think I remember. When the flower looked at its worst in the morning, I used to make a special fertilizer that my grandmother taught me. My grandmother used to tell me that if I prepared it with love, any flower would feel it, and the next morning it would be perfect healthy again. That must be it. What was the recipe for the fertilizer? I kept it in my notebook next to the photos of our children. So, we have the answer. Anyway, Edmund, I just remember that it was helpful for specific moments. Not a remedy to make it any better in cases like this. So, we have to keep looking for the answer. Have you continued watering it as usual? Well, what happened? Not exactly. Since you left, Alice and her husband have been coming over to help. How is she? Alice great, but all of them miss you. So she's been the one watering it most of the time. She was always very responsible. She knew what the flower meant to be. That's why I don't think that that's what it was. Although, now that I think about it...
After all this time, our voices all combined. When darkness meets the light, this is what it sounds like.
Thank you, Muffin, for the sub for Hades. Thank you. Poor guy. We're still missing his birthday present. We're still fighting with Deutsche
Till you
Post.
break your
Aww.
bones.
Thank you for the head pet, Muffin. Thank you. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Yes, cat. Move your beautiful ass. Move your beautiful ass, my dear. Although, now that I think about it, what happened? Alice sometimes comes with our granddaughter, and I think she moved the flower and took it to the living room. But it's not bad either. Both the kitchen and living room get plenty of sunlight, and they are well ventilated too. Catherine wanted the flower to be in the living room because she said she wanted to have you closer. I thought it was a good idea, and I didn't want to change her mind. My little girl. Aww, you too a great evening, Muffin, and thank you for being here. Catherine is your granddaughter, isn't she? Yes, she's very young, only 3 years old. She doesn't know why her grandmother doesn't come around anymore. What did you tell her, my poor thing? Alice told her that Grandma had to hurry off to heaven. If she wanted to talk to you, she'd just have to tell the flower everything she wanted you to know. Now I understand why I heard Catherine sometimes. I didn't know why I could hear her, but it's always a joy to hear her voice. Always enjoying your stream when I can join him, and always enjoying having you here, Muffin. Objects or plants in this case, such as the crystal ball, are not magical and do not contact our loved ones, but they do help us communicate with them. That's why you are so worried about the flower, isn't it, Edmund? I don't want Catherine to come home one day and think she can no longer talk to her grandmother. But maybe that's the problem, isn't it? Should I move the flower? It's the only thing that has changed. Maybe that's why it started to wither. Hmm. I don't see why moving it should be a problem, but it seems to be the only solution. Of course, the only thing that could make sense. Let's try something. Move it to a different spot, and if the flower doesn't improve, come back and we'll look for a different solution together. I can't think of anything else, Edmund. It seems reasonable. Your voice is so smooth and soothing. Right now, it's more the voice of an old man. But thank you. Tell Catherine that Grandma prefers the flower to be in the kitchen. And what do I tell her if she asks me why? Granny remembers when we used to bake cookies together, and she would like to be with her when she bakes them again in the kitchen with Mom. Do you like cookies, Julia? Of course, who doesn't love homemade cookies? Edmund, could you ask Alice to bake some cookies with Catherine if you have come back here? Of course, I'm sure they will love the idea. Thinking on an empty stomach is not usually as effective as when you are eating some cookies. I couldn't agree more. See you later, Edmund. Thanks for helping me, sweetheart, as always. Yeah. I think I have work to do. Thank you for everything, Julia. If you need more help, you know where the store is. It hasn't been that bad, has it?
When Edmund came in, I didn't understand anything he was saying, but little by little I began to grasp the situation. The key to this work is understanding those who come asking for help. Sometimes you will be able to help them and sometimes you won't. I suspect that Edmund's case, that in Edmund's case this won't be the last time here. I hope he comes by with Mary's radiant flower. I'm sure we'll find out in a few days. By the way, tell me, Mom, did you talk to your father about all this? Yes, very quickly. What did he say when he found out about you were coming to the store for your first time today? Well, he didn't say much. He simply said that if that was what I wanted, I should do this. I'm glad he took it well. After telling me that he simply took a sip of warm milk, he drinks before going to bed and went to sleep. Without a hug or a smile. You know you have to be patient with him. Going through that isn't easy. It isn't easy for me either, Mom. Well, your case is a bit different. I'm off. It looks like we're going to have a really busy day today.
Hello, my name is Paul. Is this Cynthia's enchanted corner?
Exactly. Nice to meet you. My name is Julia.
Oh, I thought your name was Cynthia.
Cynthia was my mother. Now I have taken her place.
Now everything makes more sense.
How can I help you?
I don't know if you can help me, but we can try. I've got nothing to lose.
Of course.
When we were little, my brother and I entertained ourselves by composing songs of all kinds. We became teenagers and decided to create a demo tape to become rock stars.
That sounds great.
We were really excited and worked very hard to get a demo that would convince a record company. But when we were writing the last song, Alex, my brother, had an accident. Since his passing, I've been trying to finish the last song we were writing. But he was the creative one, the one of the two of us. Could you help me?
But I don't know anything about music.
I was wondering if it would be possible to ask Alex, my brother, for advice.
Yes, of course, but
Tell me, what do you need?
I'm still new to this, but spirits aren't usually available for very long to make contact with them.
And you told me it was when you were teenagers?
When did the accident happen?
20 years ago. Don't worry, it was nothing. I simply wanted to know if there was any possibility...
Your brother meant a lot to you, didn't he?
Alex was my best friend. Although I realized that a bit too late.
We are not aware of what we have until we lose it. My mother used to wake me up every morning singing a little song she had just made up.
It doesn't sound that so bad.
No, but when they wake you up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday after getting up early to all week to go to school, you see it from a different perspective.
We missed the things that annoyed us more than we missed the things we thought made us happy with them.
Shall we try?
I can't wait.
I'm so sorry, Paul.
Don't worry, it was just a silly thought. I saw that it was open again and...
Spirits do not choose how long to stay. So, if a lot of time passes, it's quite likely that they have already left.
I understand. Anyway, thank you very much.
Meow, meow, meow. Lean back, lean back. Meow. Thank you.
I hope you have better luck next time.
Ah! You scared me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Didn't you call me? Are you Alex?
Yes, have we met?
Wait a minute, don't go. Your brother has just left.
Paul!
Paul, it seems that miracles exist.
Alex, why are you still here?
I don't really know.
I really thought I had already left.
It's been a long time.
You look very different. I bet you're still single.
Haha, you haven't changed a bit, have you?
Change is not something that happens very often in my situation. Well, what's so urgent that it can't wait a few decades to ask me? Do you remember the last song on the demo? It's one of the few things I still remember clearly. The song that would make us stars. The best single of the record. Although we never finished it. Because of certain details. What about it? Since you passed away, I've been thinking to finishing it, but you didn't finish it, did you? It looks like that's what I haven't left. It looks like that's why I haven't left yet. My unfinished business. Well, that's more a movie thing than something that happens in real life. Am I not being held here because of unfinished business? No, things are simpler than that. Simply, one day, you leave. So, you won't chase me with proton beam while I turn into a giant marshmallow that destroys the city? Sorry! Sorry.
Who do you call?
Ghostbusters! I'm just a little bit stupid, okay? Okay? Just a little bit stupid. I hope nobody clipped this. Otherwise, I will do later when I have time. On a less hot day.
I'm afraid not.
It would have been way funnier if that had been the case. So, better make the most of our time. What did you have in mind for the lyrics? That's why I'm here. I thought you could help me. Me help you? I'm just a handful of flying plasma. You have already lived much more than I ever had. I'm sure you have way better ideas than we had during those times. You were the one who had the best ideas, the ones that ended up in the lyrics of the songs. Paul, I was the one who wrote down what we both composed. The emotion, the feelings, they were yours. I was simply... how can I put this?
A translator?
Exactly. But now, nothing has changed, Paul. You've been through a lot, your emotions have changed. Your life has changed. I'm sure you've tried to follow the song as we left it. How do you expect me to do it then? A song is born from a feeling, from emotion. How can you try to keep writing the same song with everything that happened? With everything you've been through since then? But that's what we wrote. I don't want to destroy what you wrote. That's impossible, Paul. I am part of you, you know that. Whatever you write will be as much yours as it's mine. Let's do something. Tell me right now what's the happiest moment you remember. When we sang as children together. Paul. What's going on? It's true. How can that be true? 1,000 years have passed since then. I'm sure you have hundred of happier memories than that. I... Julia, do you have any of those spells Gandalf cast so my brother can be honest with himself? Well, the truth is, it's my first day. Let me take a look and I'll be right back. Gandalf. You shall not pass! Will Mom have a spell to remember a feeling? I guess remembering a happy moment shouldn't be that complicated, right? I should take a look at the spell book before I start throwing ingredients into the cauldron. Bum, bum, bum. You invoke a wave of nostalgia that brings glow to your mind, allowing the will to pass of the past to heal your present. Nostalgia glowing a glow will. Dahlia, Twilight Water, Ruby. Okay. Wait. Dahlia, Twilight Water, Ruby. Too many ingredients? Dahlia, Twilight Water, Ruby. I clipped it. Of course, of course. Okay, then I can work with the clip solely without combing through the whole VOD. Thank you, Muffin. Thank you. You have created happier memories. Let's see if the spell works. Is your mind clear now? I think so. What is your happiest memory, Paul? Honestly, the day Matteo was born. Matteo's your nephew. When I passed away, I lost track of time. And to hear that I'm an uncle, it's normal to get excited, Alex. I've just found out that that your brother had a child. For you, it seems like yesterday when you were writing the songs. To me, it still feels like it was yesterday. How old is he? He will be 6 in a couple of months. Don't tell me he was born around Christmas. Right on the 25th. Like you. Why did you lie then? Hey, I'm under too much pressure, so many questions. Were you really going to compare singing a few songs with me to the birth of your child? I suppose that since you left I haven't been able to deal with my feelings very well. Well, it's kind of basic if you want to finish the song, Paul. You may be right. What do you mean, maybe? Of course I am. As always. You were trying to write a song like Paul did 20 years ago. A Paul who was not a father. Does it seem like a small change to you? It changed everything. Even today, I think that nothing else really matters much more. That's the Paul I remember. The emotional Paul, the Paul from who we drew the essence of all the songs we wrote. I don't think you need much more help, brother. You're right. As always. Thank you. What would you do without your older brother? You know, I'm always here when you need me. And I will not break my promise, no matter how many silly things happen to me. Like being a spirit?
Nonsense.
See you later, Paul.
Give Matteo my regards.
You can count on it.
I think we can say it has been a complete success.
I couldn't agree more.
Thank you, Julia. All of this has given me a lot to think about. And what to work on. I hope you stop by when you finish the song. And if you still need to ask your brother something, you know where to find me. After 20 years, I suppose we have a little more time. Alex never knew when to leave parties. I guess this is kind of like that.
See you later.
I admit that I didn't think it was possible to summon a spirit that had been gone for so long. Of course it's normal. It's not normal. Your grandmother told me it was possible she could summon spirits who had passed away a long time ago. Could it be that having unfinished business is real? Alex hadn't finished the demo. If that were the case, there would be many more spirits in those circumstances. Well, maybe some can just leave it behind, girl. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. We all may have some unfinished business. But the reality is, after a while, after a while, no matter how many things we have pending, we simply leave. I suppose there is so much to learn about the spirit world. I'm sure I'll be busy learning all about it when I leave. I hadn't noticed that someone was coming. I'm leaving. You again. Would you like some food? I'm sorry, I don't have any cat food. Julia, it is looking at the crystal ball. Could it be... What do you think? Well, I guess animals are just like us, aren't they? I've never done anything like that, but I guess... Would you like to talk to someone? Well, it seems like you do want to contact someone. I don't know how this will turn out, but... Oh! Are you this kitten's mother? Okay, I guess you wanted to talk to your mom, didn't you, kitty? Go ahead. Had this ever happened to you? For your first day? It hasn't been easy at all. I'm glad I was able to stay. Although, I see that you've managed just fine. I still don't know how I did it. Someone's coming. Hello! What is your name? That kitten that has just left. Is it yours? No. It came to see its mother. Wasn't it at home? No, its mother passed away and it wanted me to help to talk to her. Can you talk to people who have passed away? Sometimes, yes. What's your name? My name is Lucy. Nice to meet you, Lucy. I'm Julia. Tell me, why did you come here? When my grandmother was sad, she would sometimes come here. Oh, I understand. You came to see your mother who used to run the store? Oh, you came to see my mother who used to run the store. What happened to your mom? She also passed away, although lately I talked to her more than before. May I speak with your mother? Well, of course.
Mom, I hadn't called you yet. Julia, until I actually leave, the shop is as much as yours as it's mine.
So, can you cover my shift for me?
Don't be funny, you know what I mean.
Merlina! Hello!
Want some cat love? I give you my cat. It's fluffy and hairy, especially hairy. At the moment, my cat is dirty hairy. Cozy Hanakoka stream. Yeah, with a cozy visual novel. Where we talk to spirits. Lucy, this is my mother. Her name is Cynthia. This is Lucy. Hi, Lucy. I'm glad to be able to chat with you. Your grandmother told me a lot about you. Really? When you were born, she used to come here a lot to tell your grandfather everything you were doing. There were weeks she came by on daily basis. When you lost your first tooth, your first day of kindergarten, your first Christmas. Your grandfather listened mesmerized to everything she told him. You should be happy to have grandparents who love you so much.
And I could talk to my grandmother?
Sure, honey. Julia, you don't need to call her. I'll take care of it this time. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I know the theory. Shouldn't be that complicated. I was talking to her a moment ago.
When will she be back?
I don't know. It's the first time we've done this. I don't think it will take long.
Okay.
Why do you want to see your grandmother? Do you miss her?
My grandmother she is my best friend.
She was a really special person, wasn't she?
Yes. She understood me. She listened to me.
What about your parents? I never met my dad and my mom. What's going on? My mom is always telling me what I can and cannot do. She doesn't talk to me. She doesn't know what I want to do. On the other hand, Grandma always talked to me. She's the only one who understands me. When my grandmother passed away, I also felt very lonely. Till you break your losing streak. Merlina, thank you for the drink. Everybody, take a glass, take a flask, take a bottle. We are hydrating, so Prost, ihr Säcke! Cheers! Imagine I do mostly German streams and English streams, and while making everyone drink, I say Prost, ihr Säcke. The most German thing you could say.
Was she also your best friend?
Till you break your losing streak.
Thank you for the head pet, Muffin.
Gosh, I get an earworm. I really get an earworm for a losing streak. I really. And then I sit there. It's been so very long since Lady Luck kissed you. Still you've listened for her song and pray that she kissed you. Or so. The most German thing you can say is Streichholzschächtelchen. Streichholzschächtelchen! Or Rindfleischetikettierungs irgendwas Gesetz. Oh, I need to tap back into the game. Yes, of course. My parents worked long hours and my grandmother was the one who picked me up from daycare, cooked. She was always with me. I love her very much.
So, do you feel lonely like me?
You always miss those who leave, but that doesn't mean you are alone. When my grandmother passed away, I started coming to the store with my mother. When my father left work, he would pick me up here and we would walk around until my mother finished her shift at the store.
You mean Rindfleischetikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz?
Yeah, exactly. I read it out loud. Me too. We talked to Edgar, my great uncle, who has a pharmacy nearby. We would go to Harold's flower shop and buy a rose for my mother. Your mother doesn't do that? Eh. Thank you, Ice, by the way, for klugscheißing, for weisgeisen and showing us the word I meant. This is a good moment for being a wise guy. Oh Herr, bitte bring mir meine Sprache zurück. Ich sehne mich nach Liebe und ein kleines Stückchen Glück. So lass uns nur ein Wort verstehen in dieser schweren Zeit. Öffne unsere Herzen, mach die Hirne breit. Ich bin zum Bahnhof gegangen, ich war a little bit too late. Auf meiner neuen Watch steht schon kurz nach Update. You're welcome, I guess. German, wonderful language. Oh, Ice, this was a compliment right now. This was a compliment right now. Don't worry. It really was meant as a compliment. My mother doesn't do that. When my grandmother passed away, it was difficult for everyone. Hust, hust. I was little and I had to be taken care of. My grandmother was the one who could always be with me after school, and she helped my parents a lot. But my parents were always with me whenever it was possible. When my grandmother passed away, things were difficult for them at first. I didn't know that at the time. I understood it when I grew up. But soon they managed to adapt to the new circumstances. My mother... No. Hello, dear. Has you got your tongue? I've missed you, love.
Granny! I thought I would never see you again.
What are you talking about? Of course you were going to see me.
I will always be with you, helping your mother take care of you. She doesn't listen to me like you do.
Break your losing streak.
Thank you for the head pet, Melina. Rhea!
My timing, perfect. Hi, dear Pierce. Hi there, dear Pierce. Best timing ever. German is one of the hardest languages to learn, and even we Germans haven't managed to master it. Well, even Japanese haven't mastered all their kanji they exist, so there are over 3,000 and more. Cause the Rechtschreibung always changes because our politicers are incompatible with Rechtschreibung, with grammar. This was a joke with my family. My family always said, oh, this politician can't write this word correct, so they need to change the grammar. Not sure if this is right, but it could be. Yes, I look at you, Friedrich Merz. I look at you, Friedrich Merz. Die neue Rechtschreibung ist doch schon gar nicht mehr neu. You mean die neue Schlechtschreibung? Die neue alte Rechtschreibung. Do you know who said the same thing, Lucy? Your mother. Grandparents and parents aren't like a scale in the lives of our grandchildren. Parents are the ones who have to teach them the rules. What you can and cannot do. Those who set the limits. Grandparents, we are the complete opposite. The ones who bake cookies with their grandchildren even though your mother isn't too happy about you eating too many. Those who let them stay up late playing board games with their grandfather.
But you were... So you were like Mom?
Of course, Lucy. And I'm sure you'll be the same.
But with you, I could talk about anything.
Friedrich Merz. Friedrich Merz, der Traum unserer feuchten Nächte, ja, ja. I mean, die Erderwärmungsnächte. I mean, the hot days, ne? Weil CDU, CDU, jo, jo, jo. Wolfgang. Schäuble?
The bullies at school, about homework. You even took me out after class sometimes to eat my favorite cake.
But do you know where Mom was during all that time?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I know she wasn't with me.
She was working, Lucy.
Like Julia, she's not with her father now.
Because she's working at the store. My mom spent a lot of time at the store because thanks to her being here, we were able to have our house and buy the clothes we wore. Shall we make a deal?
What deal?
Go home and come home today and tell your mom to bake cookies that Grandma used to make with you.
But Mom never baked cookies with us.
That's why you have to be the one to lead the recipe.
Hey, Roguish, my son. Enjoy your lurkey.
Enjoy your lurkey, my son.
No!
Till you break your loser. Oh, I see something was disturbing. Something was disturbing. Ah, lucky our Stan isn't here. What did Sia said? If you get little me, will it replace Dan? And I said, what? Why should little me replace Dan?
No, but I hope some other people can use little me then.
Skipper, I have fur everywhere from you. Everywhere, really, everywhere. Till you break your losing string. You know what? Accidentally, I know where the snakes are. Next to me. And it's a big snake. Yeah, wait! Skipper? Skipper? Pipperle? Yeah? Yeah? Will take us some time. He's not the fast eater. And sometimes he's a little bit blind.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da.
Really, he is blind. Last piece. There. Okay, cat got feeded. With love. Thank you, Roguish. Say thank you to Roguish, Skipper. Oh, he found his last piece. Skipper.
Do you talk Jugendsprache, Koka?
Um. Ich, ich glaube, das hängt ein bisschen davon ab. Ich glaube, ich spreche mehr die Jugendsprache, die ich früher gesprochen habe. Ich meine, ich bin einfach mal 38 Tacken alt. Ich sag's nicht sowas wie checkst du? Wo ich mir jetzt mal denke. Hm? Und auch nicht so oft Alter oder was ist noch so? Alter, Bruder, ich glaube, ich benutze das Wort. Ja, Dicke. Nee, benutze ich auch nicht. Ich benutze auch das Wort fresh nicht sehr oft. Ich glaube, wenn dann recht ironisch. Also wirklich, ich glaube, ich benutze nicht sehr viel. Ja, ich glaube, ich benutze nicht viel Jugendsprache. Ich verstehe auch nicht, wie unsere deutschen YouTuber so viel Jugendsprech reinbringen. Also zum Beispiel in Rezo, wenn er plötzlich sagt, checkst du? Und ich mir da sitze und denke, Alter, wie alt bist du? Und ja, da benutze ich das Wort Alter. Aber auch nur dann. Also das Alter benutze ich halt sehr selten. Aber sowas wie checkst du? Tschüss, na? Also wenn ich immer das Jugendwort des Jahres höre, bin ich raus. Ich benutze oft Digga. Shishi, lol. Ich bin eine sehr. Ich spreche sehr gehoben Deutsch und sehr gediegen. Verstehst du? Verstehst du? Oder wie man sagen würde heutzutage, checkst du? Checkst du? Nein, ist nicht so mein, Lass Bahnhof treffen. Nee, das heißt das nicht, lass hinter Halle 4 treffen? Lass hinter Halle 4 treffen? Bei der Red Bull Area? Nein. Wer Digger sagt, hat die Kontrolle über sein Leben verloren, Alter. Dein Stream ist stabil, Kuka. Voll tight. Thank you. Voll tight. Ich glaube, ich mache manchmal so nice Sachen. Also was ich gerne mal mache, ist, was ein paar andere YouTuber angefangen haben. Ich glaube, Cold Mirror war das. Nice. Ich gucke mir schon manchmal von anderen YouTubern was ab. Aber nur Sachen, die ich auch richtig cool finde. Aber so, das checkst du, fühle ich halt nicht. Fühle ich nicht. Ja, fühle ich nicht, sage ich. Ich sag, fühle ich nicht. Checkst du? Nice. Nice. Oh, war das nicht auch Aiblali, der nice gesagt hat? Nice. Irgendwie sowas. Oder irgendwas habe ich mir abgeguckt. Also ich habe mir irgendwas immer mal im Sprachgebrauch abgeguckt, aber nicht alles. Ich spreche sehr individuell Hanaich. Hanaich. Ich glaube, es gibt auch Personen, die würden mir einfach an die Gurgel springen, wenn ich zu viel Jugendsprech spreche. Eine Person wäre wahrscheinlich Rhea. Ich glaube, Rhea hat mal gesagt, wenn du mich Dicker nennst, ich werf was nach dir. Ich glaube, mit Alter könnte sie noch halbwegs leben, weil sie dann einfach hofft, ich werf dich dann. In welcher Form? Die große oder die kleine? Dem stimme ich zu. Ja. Bitte nicht werfen, Rhea. Bitte nicht werfen. Ich glaube, mit Alter kann Rhea noch ein bisschen leben. Checkst du? Do you remember the ingredients?
You always had them ready. I just threw them in. Remember the flavors, Lucy.
Hier wird kleiner angediggert. Hier wird keiner angediggert. Oh, das hasse ich immer so. Wenn ich so drüber nachdenke. Ich hasse das so an so Leuten wie Montana Black oder so. Dieses Digga! Was mich daran erinnert, ich muss die Geschichte einfach mal erzählen, Alter. Ich muss die Geschichte einfach mal erzählen, also. Es war nicht Digga, es war Alter, was ganz oft gesagt wurde. Ich war mit meiner Mutter im Teddy. Also ich war mit meiner Mutter im Teddy. Und da waren 2 Mädels, Jugendliche, so vielleicht. Lass sie mal 14, 15, 16 gewesen sein. Ums Dreh. Also heutzutage bei der ganzen Bekleisterung an Make-up ein bisschen schwer zu erkennen. Und, Gucker war mit Mutter einkaufen. Ja, war mit meiner Mutter einkaufen. Voll korrekt, Alter. Ja, ich war mit meiner Mama einkaufen im Teddy oder Toydi oder wie auch immer man es nennt. Und da waren dann halt diese 2 jugendlichen Gören und meine Mutter suchte gerade nach, keine Ahnung was, nach irgendwas suchte sie halt. Und ich stehe dann da, gucke mir so das Küchenzeug an, weil ich gerne mal Küchenzeug kaufe, weil Küchenfee und so. Und da sagt die eine, ey, Alter, guck mal, Alter, hast du gesehen, Alter? Ey, voll korrekt, Alter, voll stabil hier, die Preise. Ey, würde ich voll kaufen, Alter, für 20 Euro. Gucke, so ein Ding, Alter, würde ich kaufen, Alter. Und ich saß da und dachte mir so, ich glaube, mir sind vom indirekten Zuhören gerade die Gehirnzellen abgeschmolzen. Coca kauft in stabilen Läden. Teddy ist voll in. Oh, ich hasse Teddy. Ich hasse Teddy, to be honest. Ich finde da nie was. Ich glaube, mein Deutschlehrer rotiert gerade im Grab. Wäre eine klasse... wäre eine klasse Batterie. Ich glaube, dein Deutschlehrer könnte man einfach an die Jugend von heute anschließen. Was mich daran erinnert, dass heute auf Arbeit drüber gesprochen wird und wie viele Jugendliche sich mit Klarna verschulden und dann immer ganz stolz zeigen, wie viel Schulden sie haben, wo ich mir denke, wann abzahlen? Wann bezahlen, Alter? Den Herrn Duden, Kuss auf die Nuss. Nein, Kuss auf die Nuss. Jeder Jugendliche ohne nennenswerte Kenntnisse deutscher Grammatik könnte den Deutschlehrer befeuern. Mhm. Mhm. Bin ich voll bei dir. Gossendeutsch. Mhm. Kinderarbeit. Remember the flavors, Lucy. Do you remember how you always tasted everything before mixing?
Yes. They they were... I think I can help you with that. Wait a second. I'm sure I saw a perfect spell for this in Mom's book. If there's one spell that I had to cast, it's the one you have to prepare now. Have you come to help me prepare the spell? Julia, that would be cheating. I'd just like to see your progress. What a help. I remember using this spell all the time when I came back from eating something I had loved. That's how I wrote down the ingredients for making recipes at home. Wouldn't it have been easier to ask for recipes? Where's the fun in that? Come on, don't delay any longer. Yeah, Mom. Forgotten flavor. Subconscious and energy. Asurit und Day Oil. Okay. Just what I needed. Are you done, Julia?
Are you done, Julia?
I think so. Do you remember the flavors now? Now I remember them all. It's as if I were savoring them right now.
What were they?
Butter, sugar, yes, vanilla.
Do you remember the ingredient you never tried?
Flour.
I see. That with a little help from Julia you've managed to remember everything.
But why do I have to bake cookies with Mom?
To remind her that you love her. To take care of her.
But I'm the one who lost her grandmother. She's the one who has to take care of me.
But Lucy, she has lost her mother. The person who took care of her. How would you feel if that happened?
I...
Remind her that you love her, my dear. That you support her.
I thought you would understand me. I want to be alone.
Forgive her, Julia. She's still very young and does not know how to handle all this.
I don't know how to cope with my mom passing away either.
The unknown always saddens us, but it is what always drives us forward. Kauf mit Hüte Deutsch für 3 Euro, 3 Mark 50. Korrekte Karl, full correct, Alter, full correct. Just yesterday I didn't think I would be in the store continuing my mother's work. I'm grateful to you for allowing me to see my granddaughter again. Do you mind if I come back again?
Of course, I would love for you to meet again.
But she didn't seem very keen on the task. Don't worry, she'll be back. And I know she'll even bake cookies with my daughter. In the end, she always comes to her senses. She's exactly as I was as a child. A stubborn one.
You two are really close, that's undeniable.
When my son-in-law passed away, my daughter and later Lucy had to support each other in everything. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time, Julia. Don't worry about it, I enjoyed talking to you. So did I, dear.
I think it's getting late.
Yes, I think so.
Mom! Is that how you're going to show up from now on?
Should I knock on the door?
Coca's Kleid is gift. Dann leck nicht daran. Bin ich immer noch Gift? Immer noch? Bin ich immer noch Gift, 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 Gift. Ich glaube, es sollte einfach heißen, Kokas Kleid ist awesome. Einfach die Wörter, aber im Hintergrund mega cozy Musik. Mhm. Musik ist schon sehr cozy von der Visual Novel. Fühle ich. Oh, ich liebe dieses Maid-Outfit. Darf ich das mal so erwähnen? Ich lieb's so sehr. Wir holen mit Coca unsere Jugend nach. Ähm. Mm. Ihr könnt mir gerne eure schönsten Geheimnisse, nein, eure schönsten Erinnerungen aus eurer Jugend erzählen. Und dann können wir ja mal drüber reden. Dann erzähle ich euch meine schönsten Jugenderinnerungen und ihr mir eure. Und dann gucken wir mal, ob wir alle dieselben Erinnerungen haben. Nur mit anderen Eltern. At around this time I usually close the store. So, I guess I'll go home. For your first day it's been very busy. This was a normal day for you when you were working? Well, there were all kinds of days, but I admit it was a good test to see if you were ready for all of this. Gilt 21 noch als Jugend? Don't know. Als wir einen Ausflug hatten und Mädchen durften nicht in unser Zimmer kommen und umgekehrt, haben es alle trotzdem gemacht. Oh Gott, das erinnert mich an meine Jugendweihe, nicht Jugendweihe, Jugendherberge. Klassenfahrt. Abschlussklassenfahrt nach Italien. Mädchenzimmer mit Deo voll oder Mädchenzimmer mit Deo vollgesprüht. Boah. Das haben bei uns die Mädchen auch so geschafft, die brauchten keine Jungs dafür. Klassenfahrt nach Italien. Mädchen waren mit Mädchen, Jungs waren mit Jungs. Ganz normal. Und die Mädels haben sich in die Jungszimmer geschlichen. Und irgendwie sind die Mädels dann mit den Jungs runter ins kleine Minidorf gegangen und haben sich dort übelst die Birne voll gekippt. Also sie haben da übelst gesoffen und eine war so hackendicht, die hat dann rumgeschrien, ich will ficken! Und dann hat der Lehrer also die Lehrerin sie in ihr Zimmer genommen und dann durfte sie bei der Lehrerin schlafen und ausnüchtern. Mhm. Das war der Tag, an dem uns die Lehrer dann erlaubten, ihr dürft hier oben alle ein Glas Bier trinken. Nicht mehr. Ein Glas. Und dann durften wir jeden Tag dort oben, während wir dort oben waren, in der kleinen Bergpension ein Glas Bier trinken. Ich hab's einmal gemacht, das Bier war eklig. Es war mega eklig und ja. Ich habe gedacht, die Lehrer geben uns jetzt die Freiheit, also nimmst du dir die Freiheit. Das war der einzige Grund, warum ich den einen Abend das Bier getrunken habe, weil die Lehrer gesagt haben, ihr dürft. Das war sozusagen betreutes Saufen. Meine Lehrer waren entsetzt, mich dort zu sehen mit einem Bier. Konnten aber auch nichts dagegen sagen. Einfach mal die Lehrer, die immer dachten, ich bin das liebe, nette Mädchen von nebenan, grundauf geschockiert. Oder wenn ein Mädchen geduscht hat und beim Ausflug per Paar versucht hatten, drüber zu gucken. Naja, man hatte halt noch keine Erfahrung, denke ich, lol. Wir waren mal campen mit der Klasse. Oh, legendäre Story. Wir waren mal campen mit der Klasse und die Jungs, die wollten sich austesten und sind zum FKK-Strand rüber geschwommen. Und die Lehrer haben gerufen, komm zurück! Die Jungs haben sie aber nicht gehört, also sollten wir Mädels rüber zum FKK-Strand gehen. Also sind wir Mädels rüber zum FKK-Strand gegangen und haben dabei ein Pärchen beim Vögeln erwischt.
Ohne Scheiß, wir haben ein Pärchen beim Pimpern erwischt. Aber hallo! Ich war ein bisschen grundtraumatisiert danach. Weil die war nackt und sie saß auf ihn und bewegte sich auf ihn. Ja. Ach, by the way, Grüße vom Weiberhaufen, die überfallen gerade Bayern. Ach, Grüße vom Weiberhaufen. Grüße zurück an Zwergi und Co. Und bei Coca stieg die Temperatur. Damals war ich mir noch nicht bewusst, ob ich bisexuell bin oder nicht. Ich hatte eine Phase, da dachte ich bin lesbisch, bis ich feststellte, ich finde auch Jungs ganz knorke. Und bin dann ganz lange, und jetzt kommt der Witz an der Sache, ich bin ganz lange den Gedanken aufgesessen, dass ich dann wohl bisexuell bin, bis ich vor kurzem mit einem Arbeitskollegen ein Gespräch hatte und wir jetzt rausgestellt haben, dass ich wohl pansexuell bin. Also hi, 1 Hanna, ich bin pansexuell. Ja, ist nicht sonderlich wichtig für irgendwas, aber it's nice to know. Was heißt denn pan? Also bisexuell ist ja im Prinzip mit Männern und Frauen. Pansexuell ist, da musst du dir einfach mal vorstellen, dein Partner, mit dem du zusammen bist, operiert sich jetzt ins andere Geschlecht um. Es gibt Pärchen, die haben dann damit Probleme. Also es gibt Leute, die haben dann damit Probleme. Und es gibt die Pansexuellen, die sich sagen, who cares, ich liebe doch die Person und nicht das Geschlecht. Also ich bin jemand, ich verliebe mich eher in Charakter und Person als Möpse, Schwanz oder so. Ich meine, ich stehe auch auf Sixpacks. Ich mag auch Möpse. Ich gucke auch gerne auf Ärsche oder so. Aber so vorrangig ist mir der Charakter wichtig. Nur der Charakter zählt! Ja, also ich stehe auf Charakter. Ich stehe auf Charakter. Dann ist mir der Rest eigentlich Schnipu, Schnappu, Scheißi, egali. Ja. Es gibt ja auch noch so. Ich glaube, es gibt noch demisexuell oder so, irgendwie sowas, wo Leute für eine gewisse Zeit auf irgendein Geschlecht. Also, wo Leute zwar bisexuell sind, aber doch eher eine Tendenz zu zum Beispiel Frauen haben. Frag mich nicht. Ich krieg das alles nur über meine LGBTQ-Plus-Freunde mit. LGBTQAI+. Nur so lerne ich Dinge. Zwergi hat kein Boing Boing ist 2,5D. Was bin ich dann? Du bist zwergsexuell. Oder chibisexuell. Oh nein, Lia wird mich hauen, wenn sie das erfährt. Such Frodo. Such den Ring. Such den einen. Ah. Ja. Well, you have passed with flying colors, that's for sure. Chibi-sexuell. I'm very tired. I think I'm going home now. Serving as a bridge between the spirit world and the world of the living is not something that consumes little energy. If you could give my regards to your father, I would appreciate. Lul. Ja, zum Geburtstag bekommt sie ja 1 Quadratmeter Vorgarten und eine rote Mütze. Okay. Till you break your laws and streak. Ah, thank you for the head, Patsy Haku, my son. My dearie son. Cocateria-Chat ist mega stabil. Ja, die Leute sind alle toll. Ich liebe sie. Ich liebe euch alle. Ihr seid alle so awesome und wholesome und oh, ich möchte euch alle knuddeln und knutschen. Also, Rhea habe ich schon mal geknuddelt. Man könnte sagen, ich habe mit Rhea sogar dasselbe Bett geteilt. Allerdings nicht über Nacht. Aber tagsüber, da haben wir uns dasselbe Bett geteilt. Ah. Jedes Mal, wenn sie sauer ist, springt sie hoch und beißt mir ins Knie. Du kleiner Masochist, Tarumis, du kleiner Masochist. Das ist spannender als die neue Serie. Hallo, Siaku. Wait, my son. Wait, stay. Come here. Kiss from mommy. Kiss from mommy. I can give you a better kiss. Wait. I need to sit a bit. Okay. Wait. Kiss from mommy. Ah, camera. Come here. Yeah. Camera. Ah, das Vorlaufen muss ich noch üben. I need to learn the walking in front. Kokaterischer Knutscher. Warte, ich kann ja gar nicht zwergensexuell sein. Ich war ja mal eine Frau. Ja doch, kannst du doch. Du kannst alles sein, was du willst. Oh, Siaku. Keck. Yeah, if you could give my regards to your father, I would appreciate it. Ooh. Even if he could come to see me. Yesterday he didn't want to talk to me too much. Your father hasn't been able to recover from everything that happened. Not only now. Anyway, get some rest, honey. Good evening, Mom. Ich sterbe noch vor Lachen. Mommy is so sweet. Aw, you are all so sweet. I didn't expect my first day to be so exhausting. I didn't know how much pressure Mom was under. When I talked to Dad about my first day, his face didn't change at all. Why isn't he proud of me for following in Mom's footsteps? But the strange thing is, I don't think he's angry with me. What's wrong with him? Aww. October 26th, not all of them are spirits. I'm sure today won't be as complicated as yesterday. No, just more. After all, it's no longer my first day. But for today, the stream ends. It's getting hot here. I need to do things. So wait. Before we rate. For you all. For you all, a little kiss. I love kisses. Okay, there's my Twitch. And we search now for raid. Rolf. Ich bin fast sexuell. Ich roll einfach den Berg runter. Roffel. Genau. Nicht Rolf, sondern Roffel. Okay, ich verstehe. Okay, let's see. Who do we get on the nerves? Oh yeah, I sent you to Nagi. She's doing her last day of her charity run. So leave some love, bad choice, abort mission, run with you fools, sexual for me. No, you are red flag sexual. You are Alistair sexual. Oh my god. Naki is right now. Naki is a little bit bound. You will see. Um, wait, rate message, rate message, rate message. And if you stay, you get some channel points. And then we go to the bound Nagi, and I hope you all have fun, and I love you all, and we see each other tomorrow, because Rhea has tomorrow her debut. So until then, bye bye!